That is awfully loud, and I'm so sorry. I'm at a hotel because my brother has a hockey tournament in May. I know, my hair's awful because of my hat that I've been wearing all day, basically. This is from my caramel apple suckers, so my teeth aren't actually that gross. Just, it happened. Okay. So basically, that was too long. I am doing a fun little, like, reading vlog thing collab with my friend Melissa, who has a YouTube channel, and it's really her videos are really fun to watch. I will link it down below, but it's, if you want to know the name, it's also called Honeybee Reads, and definitely check it out because it's amazing. So basically, I came up with this idea and we were like, yes, let's do it. So we are reading each other's favorite books over a week. So we're reading 2, probably. I'm making her read Between Shades of Grey by Rita Sepetys and Salt to the Sea by Rita Sepetys because... And then I'm reading Vicious by V.E. Schwab and Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. So I thought I would just tell you that. I haven't started either of them. Let's just say what I think about them before even starting them. Vicious sounds really interesting, but I'm not sure if I'm going to like it. But I haven't read any Victoria Schwab before, so I think I might actually really like it. I don't know. Everybody loves her. And I do not want to read Turtles All the Way Down. But everyone likes it a lot more than John Green's other books, so maybe I'll really enjoy it. I just don't like John Green's books at all, so I just am going to try to be objective when it comes to Turtles All the Way Down, but I'll definitely get that one from the library. Well, I'm getting both of them from the library, one in a physical copy and one in ebook copy. But yeah, I will, if whoever's video is up first, we'll link it down below so you can see what Melissa thinks of Between Shades of Grey, which is really good. Go read it, please. Hi, I'm Gracie. Marvel's Books. Hi. I am reading one of my really good friends on BookTube's favorite books, I guess, but one of them for now, because I don't know when I'm gonna get to the other one. I'm trying, I promise. And that book is Vicious by V.E. Schwab. So I'm reading it on my phone. You know, I'm reading the ebook version because I didn't feel like buying it. And I'm 11% through. I am like 90 out of 792 ebook pages. And I'm a little confused, but I really, really like it. Yes, I'm moving. Don't mind that. I'm very intrigued, honestly. So I really hope it stays as good, and I honestly could maybe finish it today. You see, when I shower and I put my hair up, if I put my bangs up too, they like curl and they look really bad. So, hi. Vicious, okay? I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm a third of the way through Vicious, and it is so good. I absolutely love it. V.E. Schwab's writing style is absolutely amazing. I love Victor. I'm not sure if I like Eli. I haven't decided. I love Sydney. Mitch is kind of just there at the moment, but like it is so good and so fast moving, and it's like actually really short. Like it's only like 800 ebook pages. I am like 60% of the way through Vicious by V.E. Schwab, and I am in love with it. Like, thank you, Melissa, because it is amazing. Like, oh my god. So basically, I have already said that I like it, and a lot of times when I say I like books in vlogs, I don't really go into detail of why or anything. If you don't know what Vicious is about, I don't think I explained it, and if I did, well, I'll say it again. It's about these two boys in college, Victor and Eli, and for their pre-med thesis, one of them picks to research EOs, extraordinaries, people that have powers, and the other, Victor, chooses to research the effects of adrenaline. So in Eli's research of EOs, he finds out that extraordinary people are created when someone has a near-death experience or something. Yeah, I think that's what it's called, where you've died for a little bit and then you end up being revived. And so they go on to test this on themselves, and a lot of things happen, and it's kind of an internal struggle and an external struggle between Eli and Victor and the police and other people that they meet along the way, of whether it's right or wrong to have such powers, whether it's unnatural or ungodlike. And it is so good. Like, I knew it was about like superpowered people, but that's all I really knew, and I was kind of like, eh. But I love it. This is my first V.E. Schwab book, and I highly recommend her. I already want to read like all of her other books because literally I love Vicious so far. Like, I already can feel I'm going to give 5 stars because I love the plot. The plot is everything. It's super fun and super chill, but also very, very interesting. The writing is amazing. The way she writes is very detailed, and I love how the story is so like morally gray, like you don't know. Like, I can't decide if I think the EOs are a good thing, a bad thing, or if I would care, or if I would be more of an Eli or Victor, because part of me is like, well, that's kind of unnatural, but would you go to that length as Eli does? Or would you be like Victor and fight for these people and think that they're like a gift to the world? Because before I read this book, I would have thought, oh, you know, like they have powers, that's kind of cool, maybe they're like a gift. But now I'm like, this book kind of delves into the types of powers people could have, and some of them are very like dangerous, if that makes sense. The characters are amazing. There's a 12-year-old girl named Sydney who has a power, and I love her with a passion. I love her. I don't read a lot of adult because I tend not to relate to it, but this is like new adult with like some science fiction, fantasy-ish elements, and I am not a science fiction person, but this, I'm already going to tell you, is going to be on my favorites of the year list, so literally it's so good. Sydney, the 12-year-old, is literally everything. Like, she acts like a typical 12-year-old would act in her situation, and she's very realistic, and I really love her, and I just really love this book. So, I'm hoping to finish it tonight. It is May 30th. It's my last day of school tomorrow, so hopefully I can finish it tonight, because it's also the end of May tomorrow, and on Friday I'm filming my May wrap-up, and if I can include that in there, that would be great. But I forgot to update you, but I finished Vicious this morning. I gave it 5 stars. It was really, really good. I enjoyed it a lot. I don't know how to even explain. Like, I explained it in one of the other clips about like why I like it, but the ending was really good and really well done. A lot of endings to me seem drug out, one of those. But this one felt like a really good pace, and it wasn't too fast, it wasn't too slow, which I think is what happens with a lot of endings in books. And the characters were amazing. I'm in love with Sydney, and the characters weren't two-dimensional at all. They were very well done, and the whole book made me kind of question like what I would do in each of those characters' situations. Back! It's been a while since I read Vicious, but I finally got my hands on Turtles All the Way Down. They used to not have it on Libby, the ebook library, but now they do. So I started reading it 2 days ago, and it's the end of July, and I'm sort of enjoying it, but also it's just kind of mediocre at the moment. I don't know. I tend to like not enjoy the type of contemporary thriller-ish type thing that John Green does. So if this is going where the other books tend to go, I don't think I'll enjoy it a whole lot. But so far, it's just okay. I'm like 27% of the way through the book. So if I get a little farther, or my thoughts change, or something happens, I will let you know. Hello, I keep forgetting to update you on my Turtles All the Way Down reading experience because it's been so long since I read Vicious, I kind of forget that I'm doing this for like a reason. So, I'm 79% into it. I enjoy it. I like it. I would say it's like maybe 4 stars at the moment, maybe a little bit less, like 3.75. It's definitely interesting, and I kind of honestly forget that John Green is writing it, which is like a relief because I usually do not like the way he writes. I do not like his stories, but at the same time, it still has some of the main John Green things where it's a little bit insta-lovey, but he does it in an okay way sometimes, like in Tiffio's and now Turtles All the Way Down. I wanted to Atara. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced with like the animals that they talk about that are like lizards, reptiles, Tuatara, Tuatara, I don't know. I think they're cute. I was like, I wonder what that looks like. I looked it up and they're adorable. So, yeah. So I finished Turtles All the Way Down. Finally, I'm done reading Melissa's favorite books. So, Turtles All the Way Down. I gave it 4 stars. I enjoyed it, but the plot was very, like, boring, kind of. Like, nothing really happened. It was a lot of, like, character development and, like, it was interesting and I enjoyed it, and the things that did happen in the plot were very, like, interesting, but I feel like nothing really happened. So, 4 stars is good, but not amazing.